Hey everyone, welcome to Tabata class. You're going to need some weights today, different levels of weights, different, I have 3s, 5s, 8s. You can go higher, lower, up to you. We are going to start with a warm up and come down to sit on your shins if that feels comfortable for you. And maybe even just feel the tops of your feet. Oftentimes we spend so much time with our feet flexed that sometimes it's good to, let the tops of your feet stretch. And just place your hands on your thighs, warm up your legs with your hands, give yourself a little massage, rub the knees, start to roll your head and neck, shrug your shoulders, couple of little movements, head tilt side to side. Get all those cricks and creaks out. Maybe even here, do like a seated cat and cow. Just do whatever feels good for your body right now. If rolling the head and neck feels good or shrugging the shoulders, just do that. And then bring your hands and clasp them out in front of you. Press your palms forward, tuck your chin round and widen your back. And then bring the arms up overhead and feel your fingers as they interlock and try to pull them apart, and it engages your back muscles. And then slowly side bend to the right. And then come to center, release your arms. Clasp your hands again the awkward way. Press the palms forward, tuck your chin round. Breathe in, lift up the arms. Try to pull the fingers apart as they're interlocked. Feel the shoulders come into your sockets. Side bend over to the left when you're ready. Ground down through the right sits bone, pulling a little bit more with the left fingers. Come back to center. Take your left hand to the right knee. Just come into a twist. Look over the right shoulder. Come back to center, right hand, left knee, take your twist. Look over the left shoulder. Come back into center and come onto all fours now. Wrists under the shoulders, knees under the hips. You can move your hips from side to side. Cat and cow when you're ready. Inhaling to drop the belly. Exhale, press, lift, and round. From here, we're going to take your right leg straight back, just rock forward and back, feel the back of your legs start to open up. When you're ready, take it into a modified side plank. So pivot and plant your right foot, let the left foot swivel, and the right arm up, maybe over the ear, stretching long, crescent shape on the right side of the body. And then start to unwind. We'll do the other side. Left leg comes straight back, rock forward and back, forward and back. And then once you've done a couple of rocking, you can take it into your modified side plank, bringing your left arm up, maybe over the ear, reaching long, crescent shape on the left side of the body. Maybe look under the left armpit. And then start to unwind, come back into center, and step back again with your right leg. We're going to take the right leg up and let the left arm float forward. So bird dog here, left arm forward, right leg back. And then bringing opposite elbow to knee, come in and squeeze in. And then reach and extend long. 2 more, pull it in and squeeze. And then reach and extend. 1 more, pull it in and squeeze. And then reach and extend. Releasing the hand and leg to the ground. We're going to take the left leg back and lift the left leg off of the mat. And then the right arm reaches long. And just reach in opposite directions to find a little bit of length. And then bring opposite elbow to knee and round like you're rounding in cat pose. Reach and find some length. And then pull it in for 2. Reach it long. Pull in for 3. Reach and release. And we're going to step into a plank pose. Wrists under the shoulders. Legs are long and strong. Think a little bit more like cat pose here, widening your back body. Grip the mat with your hands. When you're ready, take a breath. And then exhale into downward facing dog. Pedal out your feet. Shake your head yes and no. Maybe shift into plank and to downward dog. If that feels good, shifting, then do it. And then make your way towards the back of the mat. Let your body fold in when you get there. And then bend your knees, bring the hands to the hips, and stand at the end of your mat. We're going to do a forward lunge. So bring your hands to the hips, and you're going to step forward with your right leg if you can, and come to the ball of the back foot. And then push off and come to the back of the mat. And then take your other leg. I have my left foot stepping forward. You're stepping forward to 2 right angles, and then push off and come back. And then now just alternate stepping in and pushing off. And this is going to be a little bit of a shorter lunge than when you do with a reverse lunge. Bending the back knee deeply, pushing off. 1 more each side. Now take a big step forward and turn sideways on the mat. Both arms reach up, fold forward, maybe hands come to the hips or folding fingers to the ground. Toes in, heels press out. Take a breath in and out. And then from here, we're going to take a breath in and turn your right toes out and come to a lunge. Left hand stays, right arm heels up, take a twist. Come back to center, walk through towards your straddle and over to the other side. Left toes turn out, right hand stays on the ground, left arm peels up. Hugging the left hip in, lift the right thigh. Release and unwind, stepping forward, let your feet meet, fold in. Maybe you're bending your right knee, bend your left knee, alternating knee bends. Maybe pausing and holding and bending one knee. And then start to come on up. We're going to go into some squats, down and up. 2 more squats, and then we're going to start to jog. Here's your last squat. Start into your jog. Pump your arms, stay on the balls of your feet. Couple more seconds, and we're going to get into jacks. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jacks. We'll get about 10 jacks. After you do your 10 jacks, we'll do butt kicks, and then we'll start. So 3 more, 2 more, last jack, and then butt kicks. Let the heels come up towards your hips. 3 more seconds, 2, and 1. Whew. Okay, so for our Tabata today, we're going to be doing 2 more traditional style Tabata, 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of break, 8 rounds. What our first exercise is going to be a lateral lunge. Come to center. You can straight jump. You can sweep the arms behind you as you jump, and then take it to the other side. So here, if you don't want to jump, come to the toes. You can reach up tall and come to the toes. Now, after we do the 8 rounds of that, we'll have a break, and we're going to pair that Tabata with a strength exercise. So in this instance, it's going to be curls. And we'll go over it again after, but we're going to do 3 rounds. We're going to do 30 seconds of work, 10 seconds of break, and we'll start with maybe single curls, then we'll do single, single, double, and then we'll do double curls and maybe add them out wide. So we'll do 3 rounds of that, mixing it up, getting some strength in the upper body. So let's get started. We'll get the timer going. Our first exercise will be those lateral lunges with a jump in the middle. All right, 10 seconds to get ready. Start in the middle of your mat. 5 seconds, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Step wide, step center, either a jump or come to the toes. Your arms can be straight up, or you can have the arms come behind you. You can even mix it up if you want. As you step wide, bend the knee, sitting back like you're doing a single leg squat. Excellent. So that's round 1. We're going to move through 7 more rounds. Modify when you need. 3, 2, and 1. Step wide. Now, as I'm stepping wide, my one leg in the center is straight and strong. I'm pushing off with the latter leg from the outer foot, and then bringing it back to center. So push off strong. Try and maybe lift into a balance. Woo. Okay, round 2 done. Take your break. 5 more seconds. Get ready. 3, 2, let's go. Side. Take your jump. You can slow it down. You can pick up the pace. You can skip the jump in between. 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Walk it out. Don't just stop. 5 seconds. We're starting again. 3, 2, and 1. Take it wide. Center to jump. Take it to the other side. Do what you want with your arms. You can jump with the straight arms up or sweep it behind. 3 more seconds. Step wide. Bring it in. Walk it around. Get ready. 5, 4, 3. Start in the center. 2, and 1. Take it wide. Push off. Jump. Make sure you're pushing off strong. And maybe one leg is only doing the work. You know, try and think about that lateral leg is the work leg. Push off strong. And then let yourself come back to center. Woo. All right, walk it out. Get ready. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take it wide. And jump. Other side. And jump. Make sure you're sitting back. Weight is in the heel of the lateral leg. Try and get some height when you jump. If you're not jumping, you're coming to the toes. Roll out your ankles if you need. Catch your breath. Grab a drink. 3, 2, and 1. Take it wide. Jump at center. So now we've been doing it from a bit of rounds. Your body should be getting used to this. Move a little bit quicker if you can, but still smart. Sit back, push off. Woo, here we go. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Wide. Last one, jump. Take it wide. Working strong and smart. Push off. Try to do more in this round than you've done before. 3 seconds. Try to get one more in. Awesome. Okay. Catch your breath. Get your drink. We have a minute break. Now, if you watch here, we're going to start doing those curls. And the curl variations are going to be curling single, curling single. That's what we do first round. Next round, curl single, and double. And you can alternate your singles. After that, we're going to do single, single. Maybe we'll just do double and then wide double. We'll see. See if you guys want to do single, single, double, wide double, or we can just do regular double and out to the sides. Okay, we have 10 more seconds. So pick up some weights, 30 seconds of work, 10 seconds of break, 3 rounds, maybe go a little heavier, 4 seconds, single, single curls only. Here we go, curl, twist the wrist, so the weight comes to the shoulder. Palms are towards my thighs, and then I twist to the palm towards my shoulder. Try not to shrug the shoulders. Try and focus on using your biceps. If you notice your elbows are back here, then bring the arms a little bit more forward and curl. 6 more seconds. 2 and 1. Okay, single, single, and then double, bring them both up at the same time. 30 seconds of work. We have 3 seconds, 2 and 1. Curl single, curl double, and pull it in. Maybe alternate which one you start with. Bring it up for a double. 15 more seconds, halfway point. Curl it up. Twist the wrist. Pull both arms up and switch. Come on, 3 seconds. Finish it up. Make sure you get your double in. All right, now let's just do double to the front and double to the sides. Okay, last round. Here we go. Curl it in. Take it wide. Bring in to the chest. Rotate the shoulders so that you can bring the arms out wide. Focus on the biceps doing the work. 15 seconds. Now our strength portion doesn't have to be as fast as our Tabata. That's why maybe if you use a heavier weight, you can feel a little bit more in those biceps. 3 seconds, 2, and 1. Okay, so we have a break. We're gonna do the same idea with another circuit. So 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of break, 8 rounds. Ski squat with front delt raise. So really the legs are doing the most here. You're gonna do mostly a ski squat with a swing of the arms. You're gonna take a squat with the legs close, arms behind, and then as you stand tall, you'll sweep the arms forward. So you'll get some shoulders, but mostly think about using your legs here. So the arms are back, tailbone tips down, stand tall and swing the arms forward. Almost like if you were doing like a kettlebell swing. It's the same idea, but we're going to be doing it with the legs together, thinking more of a ski squat. If this is not for you, maybe regular squats are fine. That's okay too. Here we go, 10 seconds. I'm going to start feet together. I have 2 weights in my hands. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bend the knees, let the arms come behind you, stand tall, and sweep the arms forward. So bending the knees as if I'm skiing and have my skis behind or my posts behind me. Can you tell I'm not a skier? I don't really know all the words. Your sticks. Sit deep. All right, that's round 1. We're going to keep going. 5 seconds. Get your feet together. Maybe even think like chair pose in yoga, right? Arms back, bend the knees, stand tall, arms forward. Maybe the palms turn down. You can even maybe hold it there for a second to feel the front delts of the shoulders work. 4 seconds. Bend the knees. Make sure you're using both legs, right? So sometimes we have one leg that's dominant. Try and focus on getting even with the legs. I can feel my left leg working harder. I try and make the right leg go. Here we go, down and up. Sweep the arms. We got 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Whew. All right. Then anytime the weight gets to be too much, drop it to another level or take it away. Here we go, down. Sweep and lift. Bend the knees, stand tall. Remember, if this is not for you, squats. All right. You can also, if you want, like kettlebell swing, same idea, legs apart. 3 seconds, 2, and 1. Sweep and stand. Bend the knees like you're skiing down the hill, down the slopes. Don't forget to breathe. Make sure the weight is evenly distributed. 3 seconds, swing the arms. Stand tall, engage your glutes. Here we go again. 4 seconds. 3, 2, let's do this. Down. Swing and sweep and stand. Let the arms be nice and light. It's the legs that are doing a lot of the work. Now, if you're holding the weights out in front for a second, you're going to feel something in the upper body. 3 seconds. Sit deep. Swing up. Catch your breath. 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Let's go down and swing. Standing tall, sweep the arms. You can always come to regular squats. You can even do squats here with the legs closer as long as the knees stay behind the toes. Take your break. Couple more rounds. Relax your arms, relax the legs. Tapping side to side if you need or want. Here we go. Back into it. Last one. Swing and sweep. Let the arms come forward up to shoulder height. And then release it down. Bend the knees like you're skiing. Sweep and lift. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, we have a 1-minute break. We're going to work on shoulders in our strength part of our class. So you can grab whatever weight you want. We're going to do the same idea. Singles, round 1. Single, single, and double, round 2. Now for the third one, we're going to open and press, do an Arnold press, and lift. So remember, singles, single, single, double, Arnold to double press. We have 10 more seconds. Grab your weights. Here we're counting down. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's take one arm up and then the other. Keep cactus arms. Try and bend the knees slightly. Try not to take this in your lower back. Keep your core engaged. Tailbone tips down slightly. Yeah, good modification. You could also do that on the knees. That's a good one. Reach and pull. Reach and pull. Soften in your shoulders. Just a little at the neck. 3, 2, and 1. Release the arms. Single, single, and double. Roll your head and neck if you need. We're going to go right back into it. Here we go. Single, single, double it up and pull it down. You can do this with or without weights also. If you're finding that it's just too much, you can come back to something else. Maybe you're doing a lateral fly, single, single, and then double. Or do this without weights. 5 seconds. Reach and pull, double it up, pull it down, and take your break. All right, we got one more. Try and take it out of the neck as best you can, focusing on the shoulders here to do the work. We're going to do an Arnold press now, so arms forward, open, double press, and down. Squeeze it in, open, and down. Now, if the lifting is too much, you can stay here. You can come back to singles. Reach if you want. 10 more seconds. Soften where you can. 5 seconds. 2 seconds. Ooh, all right. Break time. We're back to Tabata. It's our third round. We're going to be doing plank pose, crossbody mountain climbers. If you're feeling tired, if you're feeling fatigued, place your hands up on something. Maybe you have blocks, maybe you have a step or a bench or something, or a step. You can always lift and elevate the hands. And here we're going across the body for mountain climbers. Now, I know we've been working some arms, so allow yourself this modification if it's something that you need. After that, we're going to be doing rows. So we're countering our pushing with pulling. So you'll do single, single, rows, single, single, and double. And then we're going to do double and fly. So 8 seconds. Hands can be on blocks if you want. I'm going to take my hands to the blocks. And then get ready. Crossbody mountain climbers. Bring the knee to the opposite elbow. Keep pressing away. The hands press into the mat or blocks or your step. You can have a little elevation, it's fine. 4 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. You can drop the knees. You can roll your wrists. 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Hands onto blocks, your steps, the mat, and then take it to your level of comfort with the speed. If you want to pick up the speed and get more cardio, then let's go. Let's pick it up. Cross it over. Knee to opposite elbow. 3 seconds. 2 and 1. Drop the knees. Getting to be too much? All fours, bird dog. Okay? We have 6 more rounds left. So if you're doing bird dog, switch sides with each round. Keep pressing away. Keep crossing. Try not to let those hips get too hot. You can always come to downward dog for a second and then roll back in, just like we did in our warm-up. Drop the knees, rest, breathe, catch your breath, roll the wrists, whatever. 3 seconds. Here we go. Back on. In you go. Cross it over. Spine is long, neck is long. Don't let that chin dip. We're staying strong in our plank. You can downward dog it anytime. Come back in. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop the knees. Remember, there's always bird dog as an option. You can even elevate the hands a little bit more if you need. 2 seconds. Here we go. Pull it in. Now you can also do it slower. If you're finding you're getting a little bit more fatigued, you can always pick it up at any time. You can hold plank at any time. Remember, it's okay to take a downward dog, shift back in, and then pick it up. 2 seconds. Drop the knees. I think we're at our halfway point. Modify anytime. 3, 2, and 1. So here we are pushing away. Chest muscles engaged, upper body's engaged, core is engaged. Crossing it over, working the obliques. Pull it in. Downward dog if you need it. 3, 2, 1. Drop the knees. Take your break. These are little bursts. They're quick. They're intense. You get stronger and stronger each time. Come on, 20 seconds. It's also a mental challenge, right? How many more are left? Okay, we'll try not to think about that. Try to think about what you're doing in the moment. What you're doing is crossing the knees, maybe taking a down dog, coming back into plank. 3 seconds. Drop the knees. Take your break. Catch your breath. 2 seconds. We're gonna get right in. Hands on the blocks, your step, whatever. Maybe you're a bird dog. Bring the knees in, cross it over the body. It's our last one. Now that you know that this is your last one, go all out. 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Take a downward dog. Woo, let it go, shake out the head. Just let it feel good for a moment. And then when you're ready, you can either drop the knees or come to stand. Put your blocks off to the side. So for this one, we're going to be doing alternating rows. So here you are, alternating rows. Then we're going to be doing single, single, and double. And then eventually we're going to be doing double with a fly. Now, when you get to double with a fly, you may want to drop the weight down because as you bring the arms out laterally, it's a little bit much for the arms. So you can bring up the weight for your regular rows, but then maybe take it down a little notch for the next one, for the double up. All right, 5 seconds, grab your weights. 2 seconds, bend the knees. All right, single and single. Take it to double. Now, if you can, let your chin slightly tuck towards your chest, just slightly. Sorry, just singles, just singles. And then just keep your gaze towards the ground. Let your spine be long. Try not to kink your head too much and look up at the camera. Focus on your rows. And if this is too much, on your back, you can always modify by, just coming to all fours and rowing. All right, single, single, double. Here we go. Single, single, and double it up. Pull, pull, double pull. Try not to let the neck get into it. We're working here mid-back. Think of your shoulder blades coming towards one another. 8 more seconds. Double it up. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. So it's going to be a regular row with a fly out to the sides. I'm dropping my weight a little bit. Here we go. Take your row, arms out. So you're hinging at the hips. Weight is in the heels. Your spine is long and flat. You want to be looking towards the ground. Keep your chin slightly tucked. Take the arms wide. Roll the elbows up and back. Alternating. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job. So we always like to counter all that push with the pull. So we did that, we pulled, and now we come to our last Tabata. Save the best for last here. All right, you'll be at the back of your mat, and you're gonna find sort of a starter position, like as if you were gonna start running a race. My back knee is hovering, my right knee and ankle are in line. I'm gonna push off and step to a front lunge like we did in our warm-up. You're gonna step back and come down low. We're gonna alternate sides. So you'll do every other side, but we'll end up doing 4 on each side, okay? After that, we'll work in a plank. And then we're gonna do first, well, I'll show you at that break because we're running out of time. 10 seconds, get down. I got my right leg forward, left leg back and hovering. I'm on the ball of my back foot, fingertips to the mat or your blocks. Here we go, 2 seconds. Step it forward, find a front lunge, and push off and come back. Reset yourself and come back. If this is too much, maybe just come back to single front lunges like we did in the beginning of class. If you want to get more, get down for your starter position and come back forward. Switch legs. You can have your blocks down right at your fingers, or you can touch the fingers to the ground. Make sure the left knee here is in line with the ankle. Push off and come back. And try not to step directly in front of the back leg. Try and step about hip width apart. You can use your arms to help sweep the arms back when you step back. Woo! All right, right leg forward. Here's an example of using the blocks here. Hands on the blocks maybe. You're gonna step in, step forward. Maybe sweep back, bring your hands to the blocks. Woo, can feel this one in the legs. Push off. Maybe tap down. Too much? Practice just front lunge and a push off. All right. Left leg for me forward, right leg back. Runner's stance, ready to go. 2 seconds. Bring it up and forward. Push off and step back. Woo! Burning my legs. Step it forward. I'm glad we're alternating legs because this is burning. All right, switch, maybe you fold. I got right leg forward, left leg back. I'm hovering and ready for my runner steps. Weight is in my right leg as I step forward. Push off the left as you come back. Now when that, for me, my left leg is back, it's light, right? There's no real weight in the back leg. I'm stepping into the front leg, and then that back leg sweeps forward, bending both knees and push off. Left leg forward, right leg back, hover. So here my right leg is light, left leg is heavy. Step in, step forward, push off, step back. My legs are getting tired, so it's okay to take a little stutter step in between if you want. 5 seconds. Push off. Use your arms to help bring you back. Sweep them back to bring you back. Woo, burning the legs. All right, switch it up. 3, 2, 1, step forward. Remember, you can always come back to here or take it back. Have a little step in between as the feet meet. Then bring it forward. Always staying high on the ball of the back foot. Ooh, gosh. Okay, here we go. Step it back. Find it. Here we go. This is it. Finishing up this race as you're here, this runner, right? Push off. Sweep the arms back. Bring it forward. Push off. Use your arms. Sweep them as you step back. Woo! Excellent. All right, let's finish up strong. We have some plank variations. So this is it for us. You'll be in plank. I want you to tap your hand, then add hand and foot, second round. And the last round, if you want, lower down, press up, lower down, press up, right hand, left foot, back in, left hand, right foot, and back in. Now, you can just hold plank, you can just do your taps. You can move some stuff out of the way. But what I want you to do is focus on your core. Try and keep your hips nice and even, okay? So find your plank. We got 5 seconds. We're just tapping the hands out to the side laterally. So one hand out and back in. Other hand out and back in. Here you can also have, your hands on blocks too. You can be on your knees. "15 seconds. Take it wide. My feet are a little bit wider. My hands are a little closer. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop the knees. So see if you can add a leg to it. So if my right arm is going out, my left leg goes out. Here we go. Plank. Tap and tap. Tap and tap. You can also do hand and then foot. Hand and then foot. You can come to the knees. Hand, hand, up, foot, and foot. Opposite hand and opposite foot. Keep your core engaged. 3 seconds. And 1. So for the last one, we'll add a plank up. You'll come on your forearms, we'll push up, and then do your taps. Now here you can stay in low plank if you want. You can stay also with just the plank ups. You can do this from your knees as well, but then add the lateral hand and foot tap if you can. Push it up, lower down, press it up, take it wide, 10 more seconds, get 1 more in. Plank up both sides. Take it wide, woo! Drop the knees, come to a child's pose. Let your arms come out in front, let your forehead come to the mat, draw your hips back. Close your eyes, catch your breath, roll your wrists. And then start to let your fingertips lift, let your arms lift, and walk your arms over to the right. Just a little side bend to the right. Come back through center over to the left. As you come back into center, have a prayer with your hands, bend the elbows and bring the thumbs behind the neck. Walk your elbows forward, let the forehead come to the mat, melt into the arms so you can feel your tricep stretch. Release the arms. Start to look forward, just lift the hips and come into a puppy pose. Let your chest melt towards the mat, maybe the chin touches, stretching out the shoulders. And then come onto your stomach. and just take a Cobra Pose. So bring your hands down the sides of the body, elbows and wrists in line, press into the tops of the feet, lift the knees, and just lift the chest, pull your heart forward. Soften the shoulders away from the ears, drawing the elbows down and back towards the center spine. Folding in, press back into child's pose. Maybe curl the toes under and draw it back. Stretch the feet. When you're ready, come into a downward facing dog. Lift the hips, pedal out the feet. And we're gonna look forward and step your right foot to your right thumb. You can also have blocks here if it's needed. Lower the left knee to the mat and untuck the toes. Come up to the top of the right thigh, lift your chest, sink the hips. Make sure your right ankle and knee are in line. My right hip hugs in, my left hip pulls forward. Take your arms up, breath in, reach. And exhale, settle. Take your left arm across the body for a shoulder stretch. Take your gaze to the left and let the left arm reach to the right. Releasing the arms overhead, bend your left elbow, tricep stretch. Releasing the hands, curling your back toe, walk your back knee back a little bit, and then straighten your front leg. So blocks here are always good. Straightening your front leg, folding over, torso turning just a little to the right. Let your heart pull forward towards that right foot. Let your right hip drop back. And then from here, let's step forward into the right foot, lift the left knee, take it back into a downward dog. Get ready to step forward with the left foot, bring it through to the left thumb. Find your lunge first, make sure that you have your left ankle and knee in line, and then lower your right knee to the ground, untuck the toes, climb your way to the top of the left thigh. Sink the hips, lift your chest. When you're ready, take the arms up overhead. Big breath in. And exhale, settle. When you're ready, let's bring the arms to the sides. Right arm crosses in front of the body for a shoulder stretch. Looking to the right. Bring the right arm up and over, tricep stretch. Try and press the head into your arm. Grow longer in the right side of your body. Guide the right elbow into the midline. Release the arms, finding your blocks if you need them. Curling your right toe, walk your right knee back. Straighten your left leg, fold in any amount. Blocks if you need them. Left hip draws back, right hip forward. As the left hip draws back, pull your heart forward. So it's not nose to shin, it's heart pulls towards your foot like you're coming into a Cobra Pose in your butt and your chest. And then start to step forward into that left foot. We're gonna lift your right knee and then just walk your way into center for a straddle. Toes in, heels press out, fold your way in. Shake your head yes and no. Walk over to the left leg and fold. Walk over to your right leg and fold. And then come back into center. Now either bring your hand to a block right underneath your gaze, fingertips to the floor, whichever. Take your left hand to your hips, make sure your hips are nice and even. And then look over your left shoulder, try and keep your hips even. Maybe the left arm comes up and you start stacking the shoulders, find your twist. And then release, let the left hand switch where the right hand was, the left hand is, fingerprints. Lift the chest, right hand to the hips. Look over the right shoulder, keep your hips nice and even, maybe stay here. Or let's lift the right arm, stacking the shoulders, find your twist. My left hand is active here, it's helping the twist. And then release, fold in. Hands on the hips, lift the chest, rise up. Hop your feet in. Take your arms out in front, cross the wrists. Right over left, flip the thumbs down. Clasping your fingers, pull the knuckles from side to side, stretch the wrists. Releasing, left over right, thumbs down, clasp the fingers, pull, pull, hold where you need it. Release the arms, we're done. Awesome job today, great work. See you guys next time.